In this video, I fly to Old Warden to find an aircraft. Pilot wear gets a bit busy.
Crosswind from the right. Crosswind from the right, taking off, clear. Bravo, leave your circuit to the southwest.
So this is the planned route, flying through the west stub of the Norwich CTA, but it was rather busy on the day, so I just skirted around the edge of it. Admiring the beautiful scenery of Norfolk. Although it was a little bit cloudy, cloud base was just over 2,000 feet, and as you can see, I just clip into the wispy bits at the bottom there, so I had to fly a little bit lower. It was anticipated to open out once I got to the west of Marham, and you can sort of see it looks a little bit clearer even from here. So what was I going to go and see? Well, the plan was to see a 1937 Kirby Kite, owned by my wife's uncle from 1974 until it was donated to the Shuttleworth collection in 2011. While I was there, I also looked at a Miles Magister like the one my father first soloed in. He said he preferred it to the Tiger Moth. And later in his flying career, he flew a Piston Provost, like the one shown here, before he went over to Hunters, and then in his later career he started to fly helicopters. The detour around Norwich controlled airspace did allow me to have a sort of little quiet look at a paragliding site I used to fly from to see if they were operating. I could see that they had their winches operating from that, and that gave me a clue that later in the flight, when I'd be going down by Sutton Meadows, there may be hang glider activity. And as I got further towards Old Warden, there was an awful lot of glider activity, and we'll get a little bit of that later. I have to say that Lakenheath Air Traffic Control do things a little bit differently to Norwich. I just asked, told them I had a request, and they just gave me a squawk code and told me I had basic service. Didn't ask me what my request was. They were just happy with that. Normally Norwich would ask me to pass my message, so I did get a little bit confused by that one. All good learning curve. The winds on the day were very light. You sort of see most of the wind turbines are turning fairly slowly. And here we are, just getting past Marham. So between Marham and Lakenheath at the moment, and you can see the sky starting to open up a little bit. Still a low cloud base. It was meant to be rising as we go across here. And as you can see from the video shaking, it was a little bit bumpy in places. Nothing harsh, but there was plenty to keep me occupied, keeping the aircraft straight. As you can see, the fields as we go across the fens are very, very dark. It's a very flat area, the fens, and there's a lot of peat in the soil, so it's very dark coloured soil, but very, very good for the crops. About this point there was meant to be an aircraft behind me somewhere, and I couldn't find it. I was looking at the shadows to see if I could see it following me behind, but it overtook me in the end. So this is Little Port. And here we are turning down the washes, the used washes. In the middle of winter, it's that sort of straight area to the right of the dike, as we're sort of looking at it, is usually covered in water. And now getting down close to Sutton Meadows, so my eyes are peeled. And that's why I'm actually going down the left-hand side of a linear feature. It's to keep out of the way of Sutton Meadows with their glider towing and Chatteris with their parachute dropping. If you like this type of video, let me know. If you don't, let me know in the comments. Look forward to hearing from you.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 4 kilometres, 600 feet above. Traffic 10 o'clock, 9 kilometres, 1,900 feet above.
Old Warden traffic call for Charlie 000, taxi from 9 to the car.
Traffic 10 o'clock, 10 kilometres, 800 feet above. Traffic 11 o'clock, 4 kilometres, 600 feet above. Traffic 10 o'clock, 8 kilometres, 1,900 feet above. Traffic 10 o'clock, 10 kilometres, 1,500 feet above. Traffic.
And it went on and on like that. Here we are just going over the A14. It wasn't really until we got close to Old Warden did we get away from the continuous chatter from Pilot Aware. We're nearly there. Nice bit of smoke to just confirm the wind direction. You can see there's very little wind. That smoke's going pretty much straight up. Here we are, almost at the field.
Old Warden traffic Golf Sierra Kilo Uniform Bravo, descending dead side, 02, right hand.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 7 kilometres, 6.
Old Warden traffic, Golf Whiskey X-rays lining up at 02. Circuit, here is on FM. Old Warden traffic, that's Golf November Delta ship mark, just joining overhead, 2,500 feet to descend dead side, looking out for the microlight traffic inbound, visual with 1 descending dead side. Golf Uniform Bravo, crosswind, 02.
Above.
Golf Uniform Bravo, downwind, 02. Golf Uniform Bravo, final 02. Golf November Delta's base 02, visual with Uniform Bravo. Charlie Copter Golf Yankee Lima overhead 1,800 feet. From Bravo, clear, 02.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe or even hit the little bell notification for future videos. Any comments would be appreciated and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Remember, go fly and feel the sky.